Hello and welcome to Untwisted Threads. This is the brand new Yarnsmiths Cotton DK. This 100% cotton yarn features 120 colors. The colorway that we chose is 3145 Antique Gold. This 50-gram skein with 106 meters or 116 yards works up as a DK weight yarn. The suggested gauge on 4mm needles is 22 stitches and 28 rows per 4 inches or 10 centimeters. For our swatch, I'll be using a 4.5mm needle size. Currently, this yarn is available for purchase at Wool Warehouse, which you can shop with the link down below. In today's video, we're going to review and score Yarnsmiths Cotton DK using our 4 categories, which are traction, softness, durability, and cost, to help you decide if this is the best yarn for you and your next project. If you've ever wished you could actually feel the yarns we talk about, we totally get it. Screens just don't do it justice. That's why we created a monthly yarn sampler card on Patreon. Every month we send out 6 mini yarn samples so you can explore new textures, fibers, and brands from home. And the best part, your first month is totally free, so you can try it out and see if it helps you discover what you really love to knit with. The link is in the description if you'd like to check it out. Let's get started. So I actually want to take a second to praise this yarn for its color selection. 120 colors, which are the same colors as their Superwash Merino DK, and a lot of the same as their Mohair line 2, which is something I rarely see. We got to swatch up 11 of the colors, and the photos just don't show their vibrant colors justice. Although fibers take dye differently, here's the cotton and their mohair in the same color sugar plum. It's just beautiful if you ask me. For traction, we give it a score of 4.5 out of 5. This high twist yarn was great to work with. It had a slight drag and no bounce, but that's one of the characteristics of cotton yarns, so that's nothing against this one in particular. It would be a great yarn in my opinion for beginners because it wasn't sliding all over the place or splitting. My stitches weren't overly crisp as the yarn actually has a little bit of fuzz to it, but also weren't messy either. For softness, we give it a score of 4.7 out of 5. So when a company does a write-up on a yarn, admittedly, we don't always agree with it. Almost everyone will say it's soft and it's great to work with. But this one actually was soft. I was so relieved when I felt the skein. Cotton yarns are typically too dry and irritating for me to be able to work with and enjoy, but not this one. Irritation where? Because this yarn didn't have any. It was such a pleasure to work with. Our top favorite cotton yarn from last summer has been discontinued, and I'm thinking that this is its new replacement. For a comparison, it is softer than Knitting for Olive Cotton Merino, and not quite as soft as, well, we haven't found a cotton yarn softer than this one quite yet. We'd say it's pretty comparable to Barocco Pima Soft. For a micron count or softness scale rating, we'd estimate it to be about a 20.5 or similar. Yes, I did use a slightly larger needle size when knitting with it, and it created such a beautiful drape. Cotton yarn is one of the most popular choices for summer garments because it is breathable and cool. It's also very absorbent and gets rid of moisture well. And as briefly mentioned, unlike wools, cotton is inelastic, so it doesn't allow for any stretch at all. So I suggest choosing a pattern that recommends cotton yarn specifically. For durability, we give it a score of 4 out of 5. Unfortunately, we don't know what type of cotton this is other than soft, but if it is what we think it is, Pima cotton, it is considered to be one of the most durable types of cotton and even 30% stronger than regular cotton. It's also resistant to common issues like wrinkles, fraying, and tearing. When we put the swatch to our durability test, rubbing fabric to fabric made it pill, but only a small amount. Pilling is common for softer yarn, so it's almost to be expected. For washing, it is recommended to wash in mild water and to tumble dry on low. For cost, we give it a score of 4.5 out of 5. For being a 50-gram skein, you can expect to pay $2.66 US per skein. That breaks down to about 2 cents per yard, meaning a size medium sweater quantity would cost approximately $30. Or you could shop their sale at the time this video comes out for a sweater quantity of only $18. No, we're not kidding. Overall, we give Yarnsmiths Cotton DK a score of 4.425 out of 5. Round of applause for Yarnsmiths. So this is the highest overall ranking yarn that we've reviewed in a very, very long time. So if you're looking for a soft cotton yarn with the largest color range that we've seen and the best price, add this to your cart right now. This is going to be a tough one to beat this summer, but we are so happy that we got to try it out. Have you used Yarnsmiths Cotton DK yarn before? What yarn would you like for us to do a review on next? We would love to hear your thoughts and recommendations in the comments below. And if you enjoyed today's review, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.